Is there heaven? Is there hell? These two questions echo across centuries, cultures, and souls. They're asked in times of joy and sorrow, in moments of deep faith and uncertainty. We live in a world where every story, from the most ancient scriptures to the modern day, speaks of something beyond our reach, a place that we long to understand, a place we wonder about when life's path is unclear. But when we look around, when we search the stars, when we gaze into our own hearts, how do we know? Is there a heaven beyond this life? Is there a hell beneath it? Perhaps the very fact that we ask these questions says something about us. Humanity has always been a people looking for answers, searching for meaning in the midst of life's uncertainties. We want to know that the lives we lead matter, that there is more than the mundane, more than the fleeting moments. Heaven, hell, words that stir the soul. But what if the question isn't just about where we go after we die, but about what they mean for the lives we live now? Let's start with heaven. The idea of heaven has been woven into the fabric of humanity's belief systems for millennia. From the ancient Egyptians to the Greeks to the Abrahamic faiths, the concept of a paradise, a realm of peace and fulfillment, has echoed throughout history. But what is it really? Is heaven a place we go to when we die? Or is it something more, something we carry with us, shaped by our choices, by our hearts, by our love? Many believe that heaven is a place of perfect peace, where suffering is no more, where joy is everlasting, and where we are reunited with the divine in perfect harmony. But could heaven also be a state of mind, a state of being that we can experience even now? What if heaven is not just a distant destination, but something we create in our daily lives, through kindness, through compassion, through love? Heaven, in many ways, can be seen in these moments, the moments where love transcends, where grace is extended, where we experience connection and beauty. But then there's hell. Hell, a word that sends shivers down the spine, a place of torment, isolation, suffering. For many, hell is the opposite of heaven, a place where we are separated from God, from peace, from love. The idea of hell is deeply embedded in many religious traditions, a place of punishment, of suffering for those who have turned away from the divine. But the question is, what does hell truly represent? Is hell a literal place? Or is it a state of being, a manifestation of spiritual and emotional separation, a reflection of the inner torment we feel when we stray from love, when we live in hatred or fear, when we reject our connection to others and to the divine? Is hell the pain of isolation, the anguish of living without purpose or connection? Is it the emptiness we feel when we chase things that don't fulfill us? Or perhaps it is the destructive force of pride, of choosing our way over love's way, of creating division instead of unity. Hell, in this light, becomes not a place of physical torment, but a spiritual state, a kind of spiritual death, a death not of the body, but of the soul. But what if neither heaven nor hell is a place, but a journey? What if heaven and hell are not destinations, but reflections of the paths we take, of the choices we make each day? When we choose love, we experience heaven. When we choose hatred, we experience hell. When we seek peace, we find heaven. When we embrace fear, we walk toward hell. The true power of heaven and hell is not in the afterlife, but in how we choose to live here and now. The choices we make, the kindness we give, the way we seek the divine in each moment. These are the seeds of heaven, planted in the soil of our lives. The truth is, heaven and hell are not just about where we go after death. They are about what we create while we are alive. Because heaven and hell are not just places we go, they are realities we can live. We carry them in our hearts, and we make them visible in our choices. Heaven is love. Hell is separation from that love. So, is there heaven? Yes, there is heaven in every act of love, every moment of peace, every connection that transcends the boundaries of fear and anger. And is there hell? Yes, there is hell in every moment of hatred, in every choice that separates us from one another, in every path that leads us away from love and grace. Heaven and hell are not just concepts for the afterlife. They are the stories we live every day. They are reflections of who we are and who we are becoming. So, yes, heaven and hell exist, and they begin with you. You choose heaven. You choose hell. Choose love, and heaven is yours.